Hey everyone, this is Kelly Janae with Ethereal Ecology, and you are watching the Reducing the Dosage series. In my last video, I was at 5 milligrams and I was in Hawaii. Since then, a lot has changed. It's been about a month and a half since I got back from Hawaii. It's March 2021 right now. And when I got back, I started experiencing some pretty familiar feelings of depression, mood instability, completely feeling ungrounded, anxiety, just complete body overload of sensations that are not helpful in terms of being a functional human being in the world, in terms of working in my career, in terms of having healthy relationships. It wasn't working out for me. And so I talked to my psychiatrist after having sort of a suicidal moment, reached the end of my rope again. And we decided together that going back up, stabilizing at 12.5 milligrams is the right thing to do, because that's really the last dose that I've felt like normal at. And ever since I've been going down in this liquid solution, it just hasn't really been stable enough, you know? And I think I was just getting too excited, I'm ready to get off of it, and my body's like, I don't think so yet. We're gonna need to do some integration, some processing, some just slow it down. And honestly, it's been a huge humbling experience to admit to myself that I do need this medication right now. And, whether or not I ever needed it in the first place is a moot point, because I'm on it now. And yeah, I kind of did need it in the first place, and that's what was offered to me. If what was offered to me when I was in college was a high dose of fish oil, a meditation practice, regular therapy, which I was in, X, Y, and Z plant tinctures, none of that could have ever possibly even crossed my mind at that point. And so here I am, I'm at 12.5 milligrams of this medication, and ever since stabilizing, honestly, I've felt so much better. It's still my goal to get off of this medication, but at this point, I'm not really rushing it. However, there have been some moments recently where I've just been like, frustration, don't want to do it anymore. Particularly related to some side effects that I've had since going back up. The main one is this extreme tinnitus. Bad. And I'm not really sure if it's tinnitus or if it's my clairaudience coming to life, but I'm pretty sure I can hear electricity now, and that wasn't as strong before. And that was worrying me for a second there, because I started reading online about tinnitus and how it causes hearing loss and all this stuff, and I'm like, no, I finally feel stable and now my ears are dying. But no, not necessary. No need to go into anxiety world with it. I've told my psychiatrist my goal is still to get off of this, and she's with me, but what we've done and what I've been doing to support my nervous system in this process so that I can get off of this and actually be normal is somehow just intuitively I started doing kundalini yoga on a daily basis. And kundalini is just a sort of it's a focused kind of breathwork, mantra, physical posture type of yoga that's designed to really wake up the kundalini energy at the base of the spine and get it flowing better through the body. It can increase the health of the nervous system, the immune system, memory, mood, all kinds of amazing things just through breathwork and mantras and intention and movement. And so I've been working with that, and that's actually been really, really helpful for me and really fun too. Another thing that I've done is I've implemented more structure around taking fish oil daily. So my psychiatrist said that fish oil actually has properties that are really similar to Lamotrigine and Lamictal. And it's been really helpful as I've been getting down on my dose, but I haven't been as consistent as I should be. So now I'm going back to a teaspoon I take the straight liquid, it's about 5 grams of fish oil a day. That's more than the recommended amount, but 2 to 4 grams a day, she said, was pretty good. I'm also taking a lot of plant tinctures. So one that I'm taking every day is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen, and so it helps with energy levels, with stress, and by adaptogen I mean it basically does what it needs to do in your body. If you need more energy, it'll help you get more energy. If you need to help yourself sleep better, it'll help you sleep better. It increases the immune system. I can't talk about adaptogens that much because I still have a lot to learn, but I found ashwagandha to be really powerful. And in particular, I found tinctures to be a powerful form of medicine for me, as opposed to capsules or just powder. And so that might be something worth looking into if you're not finding supplements really helping a lot, is looking at different methods for taking it, which may increase the bioavailability of the beneficial properties that are within it. So tinctures is one way to do that, which is basically an alcohol extraction. Other than that, honestly, I've been completely restructuring a lot of my beliefs about what my day should look like, how I should behave, what I should be doing with my life, my energy, my time. Because I'm realizing a lot of my unhappiness is just based off of, I'm not doing what I want to do in a day. I'm not doing what I want to do because I feel the societal pressure to be work, gotta get the thing done all the time, and gotta get the raise and the salary, it's just, no, I'm not on this corporate ladder trying to just climb my way up the freaking hamster wheel of death. No, that's not what I want. And so I've made that very clear to my colleagues and to myself that no, I'm gonna live the way I want to live. I'm gonna set my own expectations for what success is. And if that means I work less, great. And I have done that. I've implemented more time restrictions around my job and told my boss and told my team, hey, that's the time you get, and outside of that time, it's my time. Whether I'm working or not, it's not really any of your business because it's my life. Love you, and they're totally open to that. So that's something to consider if work is a really main stressor for you, as it is for a lot of people, including myself, is finding your voice. I found my voice, and I'm continuing to find my voice this year about communicating what I need to people who I interact with, whether that's my boss. I've been working for this organization for about 2 years, and so it takes time to develop trust, and it's very possible that, where you work, your boss may not be open to you taking less time, and they may cut your pay, or I don't know. I don't want to seed worries in your mind, but I do want to seed the possibility that you, like I, can live the life that you want to live. Nobody at the end of your life is going to judge you. Nobody's for what you've done, what you haven't done, except for yourself. And there's no other time than right now to start changing how you live your life if there's things you want to change. And it's not from a place of, oh, I'm not good enough, or it's from a place of self-compassion and self-love. And I truly believe that when we open up to what we actually want, and when we dig in and it's hard sometimes to even know what we want. And that's a hard process. I spent a couple, hours just in the woods today crying away the veil. Just crying. Just so I could get to the root of what I actually want. It takes time. But it also just takes openness and a receptivity and an inquisitiveness. And knowing that it's possible for life to be this magical miracle. And of course, shit's gonna happen along the way. But also, we are more in control of our lives than a lot of people realize. And all of these beliefs that we're not good enough, which a lot of people share, and they make us isolated. These beliefs they're part of our social programming. I'm sorry to say it. Part of our pre-conscious programming from our parents, but also from this world that we live in. And so it can be really hard to separate ourselves from those programs and not to think that they're ours. But I don't think that certain things about what I produce in my work on a daily basis defines the value of who I am. I don't believe that my bank account is a direct reflection of my worth in this world. So whose idea is that? It's not mine. But it takes separating. It takes separating from that and healing from that, because that's a collective consciousness idea, a collective consciousness belief. And that's something that I've been working with too, is just there is a lot going on in the psyche. Most of it unconscious. Some of it not even our personal unconscious, but the collective unconscious. Our ancestors. People who aren't even related to us with blood. I mean, we are one. We are the experience of the full, whole being. And so that's an intense experience. And it's one that should be treated with so much love and care. And so I hope that you all are doing well in your process. I'm not sure when I'll make another video like this, but my hope is that reducing the dosage, because I don't know when I'm going to be going down in dosage again. However, I do want to get more intentional about giving you all videos that are more short, to the point, succinct, about things that have helped me. We'll see when that happens. I'm kind of going slow with the YouTube channel because I've got to find balance in other areas of my life, but I will be here as long as I'm here on this planet. So hopefully, if I choose to keep giving you all content, and it is fulfilling for me. And so I'm just trying to find a way to balance that with, my other goals, and also wanting a little bit of privacy. Don't look at me. Well, yes, I love you all very much. And just like, it's great. Everything's great. This is perfect. You're perfect. This medication is perfect. I'm okay with it. It's not the end of the world. And also, when I get off this medication, things aren't just gonna, my perfect life isn't just gonna fall into being, and I'm not just gonna become this fairy wonderland creature flowing through the cosmos. No, I don't have these expectations. And I'm also lowering my expectations of who I'm supposed to be. Not lowering them, just being more realistic, and giving myself space just to be a human being. Okay, well, I will see you next time. Well, actually, you'll see me next time. Peace.